Hey everybody, welcome back. I just real quick, don't forget there's timestamps so you can skip the whole intro. Just real quick announcements. The next couple of weeks I wanted to take a little break from content creation. So we're all going to be doing some D&D one shots. The first week is me, so that's what this video is. It's the first half of that. The next video will come out on Friday. And then the next few weeks we'll be creating new characters, and the other brothers will be also doing a one shot. So just like a couple week D&D run there before we get back to the normal schedule of whatever the schedule. There's no schedule. So yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know, and we've got some other stuff planned for the future, but it's still a ways out, so we'll see. But anyway, enjoy.
Which
I
is
got
the great.
these
Ooh. I have.
for Father's Day, and
Wait, you got what? Can I see them? I didn't see them.
Oh yeah,
Oh, those are sexy.
Like our last name. And a white one.
they're excellent. And I don't know how well you can see them.
Oh, those ones we used to. Yeah, the super heavy ones.
No.
Oh, they're mini ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is the
that's
D20.
fun. Whoa.
Tiny. So I'll be
That's
using
fun.
both of these.
I am. This is. I'm embodying the chaotic evilness of Chauncy. Here are my dice. I'm gonna just pull what I need from it and roll it.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Here are my dice. Also
Out with
chaotic.
the zingers.
They're just gonna
They look-
pull what
they
they
look more
need,
organized
much
than
like
mine do, though.
Taylor's past relationships.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Welcome to New Game Plus, a podcast / YouTube channel. Not really, because we don't do a podcast, where we talk about whatever we want. Lately, it's been leaning more towards video game creation and Dungeons and Dragons. So today, I'm going to be taking the characters that we made a couple weeks ago. Well, those two made. If you haven't seen that episode, I'll put the card up right now. Up there. There it is. And we're going to be running them through a gauntlet that I designed. Never DM'd before. No idea what I'm doing. They might die immediately, although I doubt it.
Yes, because
And,
I'm so emotionally attached to this character that I randomly rolled everything for.
I am too emotionally connected to this character. I randomly rolled.
Taylor's got too much
Because-
emotion.
That's because his alignment mirrors yours, sir.
Yeah,
Oh,
good old chaotic
baby,
people.
don't
Speaking
you know
of,
it.
Cody, why don't you go ahead and just give us a brief summary of your dude?
So, his name, Thor Ul, Stormfang, pronounced Thorough. That's canon. He's a blue dragonborn. He is a bard of the College of Creation, which is something that was entirely new to me, but is actually pretty cool. He's generally kind of like more of like a methodical, thoughtful person. He doesn't like to rush into anything. He likes to take things slow.
Very
got,
slow.
He's got a fancy pipe that extends about 2 feet out from his mouth that he smokes from regularly.
Such a dramatic.
He's a
person. I love
bit.
it.
He is. He is, and it's kind of like a weird like confliction of character because he's such like a slow, thoughtful person, but at the same time he's like. I mean, like he's the type of guy that asks for managers at the tavern, you know. So, and he'll be complaining about something that never happened
Absolutely.
So.
Oh, because he's a compulsive liar, right? Yeah.
because he's a compulsive liar. Yeah,
That's right,
But
that's
the funny
right.
thing is that despite being more on the good side of the spectrum, he's traveling with this chaotic evil nutcase because he's very easily influenced and was convinced that this guy knows how to find
Another
his missing
trait
tail.
or a flaw, easily influenced. I think maybe a trait. I can't remember.
Easily influenced.
But-
It's his ideal. He's easily influenced.
But that chaotic
But,
evil nutcase.
But the chaotic evil nut. Greasy segue.
Yeah, that's right, Taylor.
So slick.
Or should I
So
say,
slick.
furry daddy? There you go, Allie, just for you.
We have a 40. We have
I'm
a
always
user
upset.
404 error here.
That's
I'm
right.
so. Hold on, I'm doing a hard reboot. Give me one.
Taylor's defragmenting.
We've got the ID 10T error going on down there.
So you're not talking to Furry Daddy. You're talking to the author of Love in the Air, an 8-part book series, Chauncy McGee, the Death
I forgot his
Domain
last
cleric,
name was McGee.
the Death Domain cleric bird, Aarakocra. He is hell-bent on the world being his. He derives his power from the god of death, Merkel, a
Merkel.
chaotic neutral god.
I
And
love that, Merkel.
Phenomenal.
That's a canonical D&D god.
Yeah.
And he draws his power from him for now, because one day Chauncy is going to have enough power that he will be able to draw enough power from himself and be a god himself and rule
That's the dream.
this disgusting material plane.
That's the dream.
He does tend to nerd out a little bit in terms of his young adult romance novels. He gets very nerdy about them. And he tends to have a couple extra glasses of elven wine while he's doing it. A lot of his work can be illegible when he wakes up the next morning to proofread it, because he did drink way too much.
Because as was stated in the prior episode, he does love the sauce.
He loves the sauce, man.
Loves
He's
the
so into
sauce.
that stuff.
amazing.
He was once a humble farmer. But
I forgot
Oh,
Chauncey's amazing.
Yeah, but after a blight swept his land and his family died, see the book of Job, he swore that one day he would take Melora, his former god, down for abandoning him at his time of need. And that is what drove him to his high-strung, chaotic, evil ways, and that's what fuels him on his quest for world domination. Also, he's covered pretty much head to toe mummy style in feather boas, because he's evil, but dang it if he's not also fabulous.
He is fabulous.
That's mostly just a personal choice.
Yeah, sure. It fits.
Yeah.
I mean,
he also has taken to sleeping in a moratorium, and his henchman Reginald pulls him out every morning.
What is
Henchman
Reginald? What is
What?
Reginald?
We have to
he's
roll.
He's like a hunchback. He's a hunchback human with really crooked teeth and crazy eyes, and he's like, "Has a normal talent like this? Yes, master." He's very submissive.
No, he's Igor.
He's ableist,
Yeah.
is what it sounds like. Okay.
See all of the above.
It's funny. It seems like everyone that Chauncey comes across is an ableist, because Thor Ul is not the type of person to go along with chaotic evil shenanigans. But
So easily
for
influenced.
some reason, he was very easily influenced
Yet to be determined, or maybe a mystery
by this
that will
this neurotic Aarakocra.
Wait, who are you calling neurotic? I don't know what you're talking about. I am so well put together.
Don't make me cast calm emotions on you again, Chauncey.
Why don't you just keep your hands to yourself? Okay, I'm fine. You're fine. We're fine.
I
There it
don't
is.
have to touch you for calm emotions.
I slap him.
I guess we're starting. So you guys, this is how well fleshed out all of this is. Are you ready? You guys are walking down a dirt path on a way to, I don't care. You're going somewhere. Hey, where are you going?
Well, obviously, we are recruiting people for my holy cause, so we are on the way to the town of Bisaka.
Oh my gosh, Chauncey is the de facto leader, isn't he? Because you've
De
been
facto.
influenced. Because
Yes.
you've been influenced.
Yes.
Okay.
So me and Thor are on our way to Bisaka, and that I may spread my holy message and amass my army to take down all of the unfaithful.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
Go ahead and roll me perception checks with disadvantage.
Ouch. Great way to start.
Oh, I got a 20. I'm sorry, with disadvantage, I got a 4.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Dirty, nasty 10.
I'm so very sorry. I was gonna give you a couple little clues here, but no. All of a sudden, just like whoops, the world went out and you guys are knocked out. Because that's how D&D works, where you don't have a hit point pool. I can just knock you out. So just go with it. This is how we're getting to where we're going. Okay, I'm a new DM. I don't know what's happening. So I can see Code like all the rules going through Cody's head, and
No.
he's like, "I
This
hate."
is legit.
Okay,
This
fair
is
enough.
beautiful.
You can absolutely do this.
This
Okay.
is beautiful.
So
I love, by the way, that the guy who has never DM'd before is DMing for 2 DMs.
yeah, this is frightening, scary, and I peed. I did pee a little bit. I'm sitting in my pee.
But that's the thing is I'm not a rules lawyer. I want to roll some freaking dice.
All right. Well, you're
some spells. So let's
Speaking
do
of
that.
pee,
Now,
Taylor.
Nope, I don't have to right now.
oh,
No, I'm good.
Give
no,
it.
I went
Give
beforehand.
it 7 minutes. Give it 7 minutes. So at
That's
the 20,
fine.
at the
I
22
see
mark.
your 7
Yeah.
minutes, and I raise you probably in 7 minutes. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So as you guys come to, you have you're bound. You can feel that you're bound, right? And you're laying on the ground, and you have sacks ripped off your heads. And in front of you, you seem to be in a room made of it's like a rock cavern, like you're in a cave. There's a door behind you that's barred and locked. The people that ripped off your sacks on your head are orcs. They just ripped them off. You're bound. You're gagged. You can't do anything. They leave through the room behind you, and then you hear a click click behind you as if the door locked. So you are when you look around, you see. Sorry, go ahead.
I can't help but feel like we're in the underground in Zork. The troll room.
Where's the troll? I swing my sword. I swing my blue glowing sword.
I swing sting. Yes. So all you can see besides the door behind you is a door in front of you that doesn't appear to have any bars or locks or anything. Just two torches on either side. And I should have mentioned the orcs ungagged you, but you are still bound. So what are you guys gonna do?
Well, this is a predicament. Every spell I have requires somatic components, so I
Do
can't
they
do any
know
spells.
who I am and what they've done? This is ridiculous.
Well, I
This is
bet they
absolutely
don't know who
ridiculous.
you are, but I bet they know what they've done. They've tied you up and thrown you into a room.
Oh, shut up! You're so stupid.
Okay.
God, I could use a drink right now. Can I do a strength check to get out of it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I will also do that, but this isn't going to go well.
This is not gonna go well. All right, modified a strength. Let's see here. Oh, that's 0.
Same. But I did roll a 16.
Okay, you know what? I was going to call it a DC 15 because I don't want you guys spending a ton of time on this. Cody, you tear it apart, and as you tear it apart... Oh, I'm sorry. Thorough, you tear it apart, right? You get out of the bindings. They weren't, like, well done. They knew that you were knocked out, so they didn't try too hard. And as you turn around, you do notice that they dropped a little knife behind you for you guys to cut the bindings, but you didn't look around. So that's fine.
Well, I have a dagger.
Okay. Well, then...
Chauncy
Did they
finds
take our
his own way
belongings?
Nope. You've got got everything.
All right, cool.
So,
Well, I do have a dagger that I probably won't look around. I'm just gonna go straight over to Chauncy, and as I kneel next to Chauncy, I'm gonna put my hand on his back, and I'm gonna say, "Now, Chauncy, when you get out, what's your first reaction gonna be?"
I'm gonna kill that.
No, that's the wrong answer, Chauncy.
Oh my God, I'm gonna take them all out.
Take a breath. Just a breath, deeper breath.
this is hilarious.
Now.
You're traveling with your psychiatrist.
The first thing that's going to happen when I let you out is you're going to say 2 simple words. Okay? What are those words going to be, Chauncy?
Chauncey's fine.
Those aren't the words, Chauncy. We've been over this a couple times before.
Screw you.
Well, you got one of the words right. We're getting closer here.
Sounds like
Got
it might
the
be
dagger,
the
like,
might be the
I've got
man.
Thank you.
And Dan Thorough cuts the ropes. There we go.
Chauncey slaps Thorough.
You're welcome. Thorough dodges.
Oh, okay.
God, I swear when
That's it. We're making good
Did you just say
progress.
thorough
Good
dodges?
job. Yeah.
Taylor, why don't you go ahead and make an attack roll?
an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Good thing I have great strength.
Good thing I have great AC.
11.
That's my AC.
That's your AC. Yes.
Is it really? Cody, you suck.
I suck.
You take 1 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
You know what? That's okay. So, as I said behind you, you've got the door that seems to be locked. You haven't really checked it, and you've got the one with the 2 torches around it that seems inviting.
Now, Chauncy, I'd be mad if that hurt.
Got him.
Chauncey stomps off and tries to open the locked door because he's stubborn.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to want to open.
I pounded the door. Where are you? Get out of here! Get out of here right now! What are you doing?
While he's having a conniption, I'm actually going to use my College of Creation feature, Performance of Creature. Performance of Creation. I can create one non-magical item of your choice in an unoccupied space within 10 feet. The maximum value of the item is 100 GP, and it lasts for 3 hours. I'm going to create studded leather, and then I'm going to wear that, so my armor class will be 12 instead of 11.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Okay, I don't know if that like you could do that or not, but I assume you've been over it, so I'll just take it.
Well, I looked up the value for studded leather, and it's 45. So
Perfect. That's awesome.
for the next 3 hours, I have that.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, well, that happened. Are you guys gonna go where I'm railroading you?
I'm throwing a child fit right now.
Okay. Well, a
I'm going to
slot
look
opens
around
up
the
by
rest
your
of it.
eyes, and you see a spear start to poke through, and it's
Where to grab it?
okay.
No. It's for flavor. It's for flavor. Do what Thor's gonna do.
Now, you see, Chauncy, now they know that you've escaped your bonds, and we have to find another way out of here. So I'm going to look around and look for a different way out of here.
The one other room that I've said. Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Yeah,
You do hear from the other room. Yeah, we knew that you guys were gonna get out. That's kind of the plan.
A 15.
Okay, with a 15, you see everything in the room, which is 2 doors and 2 torches lighting the one door. That's the one that
You said 2 doors.
yeah,
I wanna
the locked one
check-
that he's been pounding on, and the one that I'm railroading you into.
Okay. I will check the railroad door.
Okay,
Is it locked?
no, but are you touching it?
Well, I'm
This
going
isn't
to,
the temple. This isn't the
look
temple
at
of
it
horrors. It's not okay. It's a door. It's a wooden door.
first. Yeah. Okay. And there
Okay.
doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about the door,
No.
because I do have relatively high intelligence, so I would think that it can't be this easy.
Okay, it is on. It's like I said. This is not the temple of horrors or whatever that place is called.
I attempt to open the door.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you touch it, and it doesn't open first, and then you hear, "Hi, would you guys like to play a game?"
The first thing that I'm gonna do is healing word myself to heal the 1 HP that I lost. And then the second thing I do,
I counterspell.
is-
No, I'm kidding. I don't have that.
Mechanically, this fountain is just like taking a long rest, so it'll give you all your spell slots back, so that you guys can buff yourselves for what's coming up.
I throw it
Okay.
all back.
I'm also going to throw a bardic inspiration towards Chauncy. I'm just gonna like tap a gentle beat on the hand drum and say, "Now, Chauncy, if this is something we got to get through, we might as well just get through it, so
Yeah.
we can go back
That's
to
with me.
whatever it
Surprisingly
is you
soothing.
want."
Also, in this room,
And-
this room is like a small broom closet. I mean, it's nothing big. It's just got the fountain in it and then another door, like right in front of you. And he says, when you open this door, you'll be tasked with running a total of 450 feet through 3 sections of different trials.
Okay. So Taylor, your inspiration die is a D8,
Thank you.
And
I was
you-
about to ask that.
and you also have a mote of potential orbiting you, which you can't see, but I can. And when you use your inspiration to do either an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, you'll get an extra effect, and I'll tell you what it is when you do
Oh
it.
shoot, that's kind of awesome.
Okay, so, well, let me know
You have
when you guys are
anything to
done
do?
buffing.
To buff, Taylor, do you have anything to do to buff?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. I will. Yeah.
So basically, mechanically, we can do this without expending spell slots.
Yeah. So I'm
is
gonna
what
go
it
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and
amounts
do warding bond on you. So I'm just gonna grab you by the ears and go, Thoreau, we have to get through this. We cannot give this guy the satisfaction. And
Yeah,
as I'm grabbing you by like your head, my hands like glow, and you get infused with like a weird mystical bond between you and me. And for the listeners, that means that he gets +1 to his AC and to his saving throws, and he has resistance to all damage.
What?
Yes.
Like,
And
physical
every
and
time he-
magical?
Huh?
Physical and magical?
All resistances. But every time he takes damage, I take the same amount of damage.
So,
Okay.
well, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, that brings my AC up to 13 with my studded letter that I created.
Fair enough.
So, yay!
We have this. Yes, and I have a shield up. So my armor class is 15, and I'll also have a warhammer.
Okay. Okay, so if you guys are done buffing, mechanically, you guys can peer through the window in this first room. There's like a little slit for your eyes, and you can see. You can't see what's on the walls on the side, but there's clearly something like walls, and then it kind of goes out, kind of like a stadium, on the outside, about 6 feet off the top of that first initial wall, and it kind of looks like a speedball course if you've ever played paintball. So it's about 150 feet long here, right? And you've got little barricades just placed every 30 feet on your way. So there's 5 of them. Every I guess there's 4. Because at the end is a tunnel. You guys can see at the very end. There's a tunnel on the other side. So so you guys can either take use your movement to go forward 30 feet. I assume you guys have different movements.
I'm 30.
Mine is sadly 25, but I don't think it's any surprise to anybody that I will be taking flight.
That's right. So that's the other thing is you can dash to go, but if you just use your movement, you can use an action to hide, which will give disadvantage on whatever happens. Or you can use a dash action to go double your movement, and but whatever happens will not be at disadvantage. So
okay, so do we need to roll initiative to start?
Yes.
To see who goes first?
Yep, that's
okay.
what I was. That's the next thing I was going to do.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Alright.
don't mean to steal your thunder here.
No, you're
Can
fine.
I do a quick strategy comment?
I'm always listening.
Throw. I say dash because I can dash, and I believe that means that I can fly 100 feet with my dash action. So if you dash, I'm 50 feet away from the end. That's only really 1 turn they get against me, and then you'll still be within my 60 feet range that you need to be.
You know I don't like to rush into these things.
Okay, we're not rushing in impulsively. This is a strategic decision. I promise.
Okay.
I'm actually
all
trying.
right.
I'm actually
All
trying.
right.
I gotta-
I'll at least for 1 turn, I'll dash.
Awesome. All right, cool. 14 for initiative for Chauncy McGee.
That's a 17 for Thorough. Sorry, my dice is like way over on the side. I guess I could move my
So
keyboard. I'm not
Chauncey
really
got
using
14.
Yes.
Thorough got 17.
that. 17.
Okay. All right. Well, so are you guys opening the door?
ready?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So
I've
Alright.
done all I can do.
I extend my wings and I flap them a couple times to get them warmed up, and then I'm.
And I open the door.
okay. Well, this is a little bit unfortunate, but as you guys open the door, you are able to see the entirety of this stadium now. So like I said, there's stadium seating up about 30 feet high from where you guys are, probably about 25 feet on either side because this whole thing is about 50 feet wide. And then at the top of that 30-foot wall, you actually see 5 goblins, 3 on one side and 2 on the other, looking down at you, ready to fire for the first person that comes out because they rolled higher initiative than you. So it looks like they're readying in action. I pre-rolled initiative for everything, by the way.
Perfect.
And then
Well,
in between the 2 goblins on the right, because you see a wizard, what appears to be a young man in wizardly robes, I should say. And that's what you see. The goblins have bows aimed at your position.
Well,
So actually, they are readying in action. So Thorough, it would, or yeah, Thorough,
my
it would be your
passive
turn.
perception is terrible. I wouldn't notice this. So, being how the plan was to open the door and dash, I open the door and dash.
Okay.
Checks out.
Okay. Well, then I am
60
going.
feet.
Okay, so you're 60 feet. I am going to take 5 attacks on you. So
Let's go.
What's your AC? Oh my gosh.
It's currently 13
13. Okay, so
with the warding bond and the created
Leather.
armor.
Nice.
So, better than the 11 that I have base.
so 2 hit and 1 crit. So
Cool.
so these are 1d6 plus 1d6 plus 2. So I don't think for the crit that I add a +2 again, do I?
No, you just double the dice is the standard rule.
Okay, so the dice. Okay, so there's 13. So
Alternatively,
you take,
the rule that
you take 19 damage.
Ooh.
Just right.
well,
up.
that's halved from the warding bond.
Oh my gosh! So you guys both take 6 damage. Because Taylor, you don't. Yeah, half of 13. No. Oh, you're right. I was thinking 13 because that's what one of the guys said.
So 9.
So we both take 9.
Yeah, you both take 9. I apologize.
Okay. That's
actually. Yeah. Okay. 9. That's right. So you both take 9. All right. Very cool. Chauncy, are you dash? Do you have like a bonus action you want to do or anything?
As a bonus action, yeah, actually, as a bonus action, when I get there, I will healing word myself.
Okay.
That is 1d4 plus 5. I don't like rolling on the computer, so I'm just going to use my new dice. My new
you gotta roll dice. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Roll some.
Yeah.
Roll some.
I rolled a 2 plus 5. I get 7 HP back.
All right. Sweet.
Perfect.
That was just the first level.
All right. So Chauncey, that is your turn, my man.
Little bit of a change of plans here. I am going to fly 50 feet.
Is that your fly
ground
speed?
level? Yes, my fly speed's 50 feet. So I'm going to fly 50 feet. We're still in range of the warding bond. I'm going to cast blindness on the wizard. That means that any spells it casts that require sight, it can't. But it has to make a Constitution saving throw first.
Okay.
And it has to be to 15.
Okay, his Constitution modifier is 3. So,
beefy wizard.
That's all right. He still has to be to 15.
I rolled a d4 to see what his Constitution modifier would be. So
cool. That's great. That's a good method.
He rolled an 8 plus 3, 11. So I guess he's blind, and I guess that ruins things. So, but you definitely
was
flew
in his
first,
ready
right?
pose, and he just
out,
and as soon as he sees the wizard, he goes bah! And just like shoots like feathers out of his wing, and they go right into the guy's eyes. Just bah!
Okay,
excellent.
Throw, don't dash again because you'll be out of my warding bond. So I would say this next one, just go and hide. If you
this wizard,
I'll remember.
This wizard was only allowed by his, according to his boss, he was only allowed to do 2 spells, and they both have the visual component. So, does he roll to try to get out of this, or
the V in components is verbal, so he needs to be able to speak. The spell has to specify a target that he can see for blindness to have an effect. I'm not trying to rules lawyer.
You're fine.
To help you out.
At the end of its turn, it can make a Constitution saving throw, and if it succeeds, then the spell will end. But again, end of turn.
So one of his says that he needs to be able to see. The other one,
if it doesn't specify a target you can see, then he doesn't need to see them.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Well, it's back up to the minions' turn. The goblins can still see, so they're gonna go first. 3 of them are gonna fire at Chauncy, and 2 of them are gonna fire at you, Thor. Crap. Sorry, guys. I'm not.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, so what's your AC?
15.
Chauncy? Okay, 15. So one of them hits you, and then Thor, one of them hits you. So.
All right, so you'll take half damage, and I'll stay good.
Oh my gosh,
I can remember that.
Okay, so Chauncy takes 8.
Okay.
And Thor takes 5, halved to 2, because we're gonna round down. So
easy.
Okay, and then the wizard
takes it like a champ.
The wizard he's blind, but there's nothing saying that he can't do this randomly. He is going to cast. He's going to cast spike growth on the ground. Now, he can't see, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to roll a d4, and if it's in If it's a 1, then it's the first 25%. If it's the 2, then it's the next quarter, then the next quarter, then the next quarter. That's how I'm gonna do it. Okay. So he casts Spike Growth, and he does it on the very last section. I rolled a 4. So the last oh gosh, you can't even do 75. So I guess the last 37 and a half feet.
That's fine. That's
good.
great.
The last quarter. So
Last quarter of it. Sounds
all right. So that is their turn. And by the way, it's a 20. Oh, never mind. He can't do it on the last quarter. It's a 20-foot radius. So he just does it right before the tunnel that you guys can see.
Okay.
There's a spiky growth there.
All right, perfect.
So,
And then he can make his con saving throw to get out of blindness now if he'd like to.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
He rolled a 3. So, nah. He doesn't do that.
He pulls the feathers out, but there's
so-
still lasting
you
damage.
You see him? He goes, "Oh, why? I was supposed to do one thing. Just like, or I was supposed to do 2 things."
Oh, and now you do no things.
That's fair.
Well,
That's fair, and I
Technically,
respect
he
the
still
game.
did the one thing.
I respect the grind.
I slapped Thorough. No.
Okay, speaking of Thorough, it is your turn.
All right, so Thorough wanting to stay within the range of the warding bond. I can. So you moved 50 feet forward. I moved 60, so if I move another 30, I'll still be in. So I'll move 30 feet forward to stay in the warding bond, and then I will use my action to take the dodge action or hide
dodge?
or whatever.
You could, I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
dodge
there's
an action.
It'll impose
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Okay. So Thorough, you've done your thing.
hidden.
You're now 90 feet, so you only need 60 more feet. What is Chauncy gonna do?
So you're at 90 feet?
Yes.
All right. Chauncy is taking a full dash. That's 100 feet of flight, which means he's not on the ground. So the spike growth shouldn't affect him, right?
Yeah. Yep. That's
Okay.
yeah.
And I'm still within 60 feet of Thorough. So I'm going to right over the spikes, right into the doorway. And it's disgusting.
'Cause
It
you're
smells really
90,
bad.
and the
as
tunnel
I
is-
pass by Thoreau, he gets a strong scent of like really cheap boxed Franzia wine. Like it's
Because you can't afford the nice stuff with how much you drink, because you're an alcoholic.
No,
That's
it's,
right.
He drinks too much to be able to drop like a good amount of coin on it. He has
Sure.
to drink cheap stuff or he'll go bankrupt.
I love it.
So that puts you out, right? 150 feet total.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So that means that all five goblins are gonna go ahead and get disadvantage, I guess, against you. So
I'm
they're
taking part of his damage. Well, I mean, he's taking half damage, so
right. So
I'll take it, but I'll be fine. If I drop over here, you can come and get me.
this first one, I
You
just rolled
left me
I just rolled
behind
a 19 and an 18, so one hits.
Nice. Yeah, it's possible.
He left me behind
no.
again. I should be used to this, but it still hurts.
This next one, I rolled 2 15s, so 2 hit somehow. That's a natural 1. Okay. This is insane. 3 have hit you so far.
With the disadvantage.
With the disadvantage, 3 hit you. So I did crit, but then I rolled like a 15 or something with the other one, so you don't get crit on, which is nice. But you are gonna take. Sorry, you guys
Is it
probably
those
can't hear me.
Is it those freaking watermelon
just fine.
dice? Because I regret giving those to you.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a D6. Okay.
I gave
so-
Cody and Corey a random dice set for Christmas, and Corey got some like crazy watermelon colored dice, and apparently they just like roll so great.
See, look at, aren't they pretty?
No,
Okay,
they're
so-
disgusting.
All right.
Roll your stupid dice, you stupid man.
So you take 13 points of damage.
That's already half.
halved.
Yeah, halved. So,
So
6
6?
points. 6 points of damage. Yeah.
Cool.
So, well, that was fun.
Thorough, how you looking?
Thorough.
You're looking great, but how you actually look feeling?
Well, I healed myself before, so I'm doing okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, I love his voice. It's so fun.
So I am a total of 90 feet.
Mm-hmm. The last 20
let's-
feet are spiky growth, so you can only move 10 feet in there. I mean,
Right, because that's
Well,
that's
20 feet would be 10 feet, is what I mean, because it's
Yeah.
difficult terrain.
yeah. So it's difficult terrain. So that stuff is magically summoned, right? That was magically summoned. Is that considered
Yes.
a magical effect?
Yes, it is.
So I'm going to walk forward 30 feet, and that puts me in range to use a dispel magic.
Okay. Cool.
But I'm not going to do it yet.
Respect.
Okay, are you
I'm
gonna hide?
I'm gonna actually hide this turn.
Okay. All right,
So now I'm at 120 feet.
and you're hiding. Okay, perfect. So they'll get
And I'm hiding.
disadvantage. Chauncey. My bad. Who's Taylor? Are you just here for moral support now? It's your turn.
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
not here for moral
okay.
support. He's at 90. You're at 120 feet.
I'm at 120 feet.
All right, baby. How about 2d8 plus 4 health for you, baby?
Dang.
Yeah.
What are you
right.
casting?
Prayer of Healing. It's a 30-foot range. Thank God. And I'm gonna heal him for that. You get 14 hit points back.
That puts me back to full.
Heyo, nailed it. Because then he needs to stay alive so that if I fall from him taking damage, he can come heal me.
Okay.
He needs to stay alive.
It's one of those symbiotic parasitic bonds that we have. He's the parasite, though.
Very, very fun.
I'm sorry, what was that? Thor? I didn't hear you. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said I'm the parasite
Oh, well, yeah, I already knew that. Why
in
you
our
gotta...
symbiotic bond.
Taylor, roll insight.
I have to
I'm just
remind
kidding.
myself.
Wait!
I have to remind myself.
Oh, you're hard of hearing. That's right. I
I'm hard
forgot.
of hearing. Chauncey's hard of hearing.
I forgot. Okay, so now it is the goblins and the wizard's turn. The wizard's not doing anything. He did his job. He still can't see. He didn't roll Constitution at the end of that last round, so I'm gonna do that really quick.
Oh, okay.
The
Well,
first round he did.
Yeah, okay.
So this next one he's gonna.
He has to hit a 15.
No, he got a 13 total. He rolled a 10. I gave him a +3, even though wizards shouldn't have +3 Constitution.
Oh baby, I'll bet he can see, but just the trauma of Chauncey's feathers is just weighing heavily on him. I'll bet
That's
he's
right.
just covering his
It looks
eyes
like he's trying to.
so
It looks
much.
like he's trying to
He's
wipe
like,
all the
what
stuff
is
off
this
his eyes,
little-
but he's actually covering it because he doesn't want to see.
He's like, what is this little piss missile of a Aarakocra doing in here? Like,
That cracks me up. I just picture like this chicken with like feathers missing, just like all scrungy looking. Even he's clearly not a chicken, but
You calling Chauncey a chicken makes me have to pee. I'll be right back.
oh gosh, dang it. Yeah. All right, so it is back up to the goblins and the wizard. So I'm just gonna roll at the end of the wizard's turn because he thinks he did his job. He's just gonna roll the Constitution, see if he can get out.
15.
He did not. He rolled an 11 +3 is 14. So this
I'm
wizard,
definitely here for support. I'm just like looking at Thor like, come on,
This wizard,
hurry it up,
this wizard
hurry it
sucks.
up.
I'm coming.
Take your sweet
be
time like
there.
you always do.
All right, and
Do
now
you want me to walk across the spiky growth and have to heal me again? Is that what you want?
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
oh my
That's what I
gosh.
thought.
I think sometimes because he's hard of hearing, he also uses that as like an excuse to not hear certain things. He's very
Thorough
selective.
knows this.
Okay,
heard
so
me.
now the goblins are gonna fire at. Well, you know what? Are you right at the mouth of the cave? Do you think some of the
30
goblins?
feet away. 30 feet away.
I'm 30 feet away from Thoreau, so I must be in the doorway, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming a couple of the goblins can see you. So
I'm assuming they
I'm
can
gonna go
too.
ahead and have 2 of them fire at you and 3 at Thorough. So
That's
Why
fine.
didn't you do
because
that last time.
Hopefully Thoreau can...
because they
Kill
didn't
me.
want you to get all the way through. That's their
Yeah,
orders is to try to stop you. What's your AC? 15.
15.
One hits you.
27.
Yeah,
Actually.
okay, yep, you're right.
It's
27.
crazy. Actually,
Dude,
D&D Beyond
every-
said, wow, your character's so awesome.
Yeah, did I-
We're giving
did I
you
s-
way more AC.
Have you been hearing 13 this whole time? I've been saying 30.
Yeah, sure, okay.
We must have been a miscommunication on that. So can you? I'm gonna actually give myself more hit points because of that.
Yeah, that's fair. One does hit you, and every single time I've rolled damage for you, at least one of them has rolled max damage. So you take 8 damage, which is fun. Yeah, you take 8 damage.
Chauncey's down.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh
you don't
no!
have your warding. You don't have your warding bond anymore.
Oh no! What's happening?
Oh, this is fantastic.
Uh,
Spicy, baby.
This is fantastic for Thorough.
Oh, this is probably not the first time that Chauncy has gone down and Thorough has had to clean up.
Your AC is 13.
Absolutely not. Yes.
Okay, so one hits you,
Okay.
and you take 4 damage. So
right.
sorry about that,
It's all good.
Chauncey.
Arrows in his chest. Boromir style. Just,
I can't. This is insane.
All right.
So now it is Thorough's turn.
So Thorough, now that he's 30 feet away, he's going to take an action and dispel magic the thorns away.
What level Dispel Magic?
It's a 3rd level spell. So
Okay.
unless the spell that was cast is 4th level, it just automatically.
Yep, it automatically disappears. Okay.
Okay. So he's going to just meander his way 30 feet to the tunnel where Chauncy is, and that's going to be the end of his turn.
Okay.
He's gonna, as he meanders over, he's gonna get there. He's gonna look down, and he's like, every time.
Okay. The wizard is gonna go roll his Constitution right now, and then he does. He rolled a 6, so he still didn't get out of it. But he's just gonna rub his eyes and ask the goblins, "Hey, are they out of the tunnel now? Are they in the tunnel now?" And the goblins are like, "Yes, he appears to have entered the tunnel." Because that's what these goblins sound like. And he's like, "All right, just remember that the orders are once they get into the tunnel, we stop firing
I
at
go
them."
back out and have a full conversation with the goblins. I need to know
what would you like to
everything.
talk about?
Where are you from?
We
Where
are from
did you study?
You
Oxford.
don't because you're unconscious and need to make a death save.
Okay, well, you guys are currently in between rounds.
The goblins' voices revive me.
So, Thorough, make a perception check.
I can do that. Perception. Oh, it's not great.
I did save on one death save.
So with
Yeah,
my
13.
+1 perception modifier, I rolled a 2.
Okay. Well, you said you rolled already for a death save.
Yeah, I got a 6.
All right, so Cody, go ahead and do. It's just your turn because I'm gonna make you guys just alternate. You can do a medicine check to try to stabilize him, or you can make another perception check. I don't care.
Yeah. So for the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look down and see him, and like he's still breathing steadily. I'm gonna pull the arrows out of him, and then I'm gonna make another perception check. Look around the room, see what there is.
I'm
Okay.
gonna make another
DC
death
is
save.
lowered.
I got a 5.
Okay. So
I got a 7. I have a failed death saving throw.
So what's the basic? He coughs behind me as I'm looking around. What's the absolute basic things in this room? Like that I can
it's not
see
a room.
without,
You're
like,
you're in the mouth of a tunnel.
Okay.
All you see in the other way is pitch blackness, and then
Okay.
where you came from, you see that Coliseum. And yes.
Okay. So I'm actually going to pick Chauncy up and start carrying him down the tunnel because Thorough is enjoying the silence.
Okay. He has 2 failed death saves. You know that, right?
No,
He
I
has
only have
one failed death save.
Just
Oh.
one failed death save. I have a success.
Okay.
I heard
Well-
him. He coughed up blood that one time. He's okay. We've been through this before.
Okay. Okay.
Thoreau's enjoying the silence.
That's fair. The voice comes back over the speaker and says, "Wait, don't go yet. This is spooky. This next part is very spooky. It's 150 feet of darkness, but beware, there are twists and turns that you may not encounter because you cannot see." I don't know. Do any of you guys have?
So I've
dark vision?
got Chauncy.
Chauncey poops a little bit because he's dying. little poop.
Did you fail another death save?
No. Oh, do I need to do it again?
No.
I'm
not
just-
yet,
I'm
not
just-
yet.
I'm listening
No,
right
I was
now.
just for funny things.
And he says the minute that the voice over the loudspeaker says wait, I'm like, you've had one interaction with this guy and you know how he is. I've been with him for weeks.
That's fair.
Let me have this.
I have been watching you longer than you think, though.
That's fair.
So I would wait and maybe listen for the rules. There are spooky dark tunnel. It's 150 feet, but I wouldn't just dash. Although you can, it just might not be the way you want. Because you never know what lurks in the dark. He's like, also, I've noticed that you might be a little bit blind, so there's a little indentation in the wall with 2 regular healing potions. Woo!
Woo.
You would have noticed that if you rolled at least a 15 on your perception check.
Well,
Corey is feeling generous, so he decided just to give it to you.
I'll set him down. Is that your name, Corey? Is that your name?
Oh,
nice
that
to
is
meet
the
you,
god
Corey.
that I worship.
Whoa, guys, Cody, are you suffocating from ego right now? Oh, ego. Oh,
Listen,
oh,
my ego
oh.
is not exactly super high right now.
You just put yourself as a god. I think your ego's not doing it.
You know what? You're
okay.
right. You're right. I am god.
So
I'm
gonna take those 2 potions, and I'm going to pop them open and simultaneously shove them down
You're giving him both of them?
Chauncy's throat. Yes.
Okay, I think it's
Are they-
1d4 plus 4. They're just regular healing potions.
That's
I think
2d4
it's
plus
2d4
2.
plus 4, 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yep.
So 4d4 plus 4,
Yep.
right?
40.
Which
Who's
is the
rolling it?
Equivalent. I am.
Uh,
Wait, no, Cody's.
I'm the one administering them.
Yeah.
I'll roll them. I'm going to
I
use
just like rolling dice.
Your little baby dice.
this D4.
I was a baby. I was a little baby.
The first one is a 1.
Uh,
The second one is also a 1.
Oh my gosh.
I we're at 4.
So you have 6 hit points.
No, that's only for 1, right? Are you only giving him 1? Because
I'm
it
giving him both.
should be 2d4 plus 4,
Oh,
right?
2 D4 plus 4. So it's 6 for the first one, and I'll use the other one this time. The first one's a 3, and the second one's a 2. So that's 9. So a total of 15 hit points back to you. As he wakes up, I'm gonna press my hand on his chest, and the first thing that he's gonna see is I'm
Okay.
inches from his face, and I say, "Now what do we say when our life is saved?"
Thank
I
you.
love this little
You're
duality.
welcome.
There
And
it
I
is.
help him up, and I immediately back away for the slap. I teach him to die. I will drop a healing word on you as well.
Oh, well, before you do that, so I think that Chauncey's gonna kind of shake a little bit, like a bird does when they were pruned, and they like kind of shake themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
He's gonna do that. A couple stray feathers will kind of fly off, and he's gonna go, okay, come on, Chauncey, you're better than this. You look better than this. You're fine. And I'm gonna cast a first level false life on myself. I'm gonna give myself 1d4 plus 4 temp hit points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that should give me you save that for if one of us actually needs it later. Okay, I get 6 temp hit points.
So you're at 19.
All right.
I'm at
21
I get technically I'm at 15 plus.
Oh, I
6
thought you were
temp
at 13. What is wrong with me?
You're
Okay.
good.
So mechanically, the way this one is going to work is that
Real quick,
yep.
as he does that to himself, I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and be like, "You're right, Chauncey. You can do this." And I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration, since he lost it when he went down.
Okay.
I think at first Chauncey wants to actually thank Thorough, but is catches himself and goes, "Huh?
I was rubbing off on him.
Guess you
Okay.
Oh, guess you're
and-
kind of useful, I guess."
By the way, what you did to that wizard, you blinded him. He had Earthbind, because they knew
bless.
that you were an Aarakocra and you could fly, so they were gonna bind you to the ground. Dude never got out of it.
Oh yes.
So,
Oh,
but
fantastic.
it said a target you can see. So I was like, oh,
Mhm.
well, there goes that. So anyway, the way this is going to work, you guys have to go 150 feet. However, this tunnel is pitch black, and it is winding. So, obviously, once you guys get towards the other side, you'll start to see maybe a glow, so that might help you out a little bit. But you guys can dash, but you'll have to give me a dexterity check every time you dash, and if you roll below, or if you get below a 15, you're gonna run into the wall and take a d4 of damage.
That's awesome.
Or you could just walk and do whatever. Unless, do either of you have dark vision?
I
No.
don't.
Okay, well, perfect. I didn't think you did, being a dragonborn and Aarakocra. So
Is this gonna be initiative as well, or is this gonna be?
you keep the same initiative, and I may have rolled for something else that has initiative. I don't
Okay.
know. So
So, Thorough had the higher one of the two of us.
right. So yeah, you'll go first.
Okay.
So
So the first thing, so thing you have to understand about Thorough is that while bards indeed can play instruments, and being a rhythm guy, he is capable of playing many forms of drums or gongs and the songhorn. He is first and foremost a dancer. So when
yep.
choosing spells, naturally the very first spell that was selected, the one that he's going to cast, is Dancing Lights.
Oh, beautiful.
What does that do?
You create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. They can go. I can move them up to 60 feet each turn as a bonus action, but they must be within 20 feet of another light created by this spell. So I create the 4 lights in front of us. The first one will be They shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
So I put the first one 10 feet in front.
Yeah, you're just negating my
us.
mechanic. That's fine.
Yeah, and then 20 feet in front of that, 20 feet in front of that, 20 feet in front of that. So for the next, what is that? That's 4 of them. 70, 80 feet. For the next 80 feet, we have light. Dim light.
Absolutely wonderful. Okay.
I know.
Well,
I
once
know
you
hate
get
this.
no, it's fine. Once you get about 50 feet into the first tunnel, you see a curve to the right. Just like a sharp one. So you can't quite get your last one 80 feet.
Okay, that's
unless
fine.
it goes around the corner a little bit, but I don't know if you could do that. It doesn't.
I think
matter.
Chauncy just looks and goes. Huh, son of a gun.
It doesn't say that I can see, so I'm actually going to just shoot the last one, just around the corner, but just barely around the corner.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna say you can't do that. That'd be stupid.
And then I'll just walk forward. That was my action, so I can only walk forward my 30 feet.
Okay. As you cross the threshold, you hear a little, just maybe a little skittering, maybe just a little baby skittering. So, you feel something kind of around you, maybe a little bit on you, and that's it. That's what you feel.
I'm used to this feeling. I travel with Chauncy.
So
Something's always around you.
so okay, go right on ahead, Chauncy boy.
All right, I'm gonna just follow by Thoreau, and I think ultimately Chauncey still sees Thoreau as like a minion. Although he is kind of growing a little bit more fond of him as maybe you can be like my second in command or something. You know, I think he's growing fond, but still I think that he still sees him as just like a minion. So he's gonna go, "You're doing great, keep it up." And as I touch his him, I'm gonna cast light, and I'm gonna light up his. Do you have? I'm gonna light up his studded leather armor.
Oh, perfect. So now, how much light does that give you?
Beacon of light in the darkness.
You are a beacon of light. So he sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for another 20 feet.
Okay.
We have turned your
I figured this
black hallway into a dance hall.
I figured this was gonna be that way. But
by the way, my dancing lights are actually dancing as they hover.
But you also hear a little bit of skittering. Just a little bit of skittering.
Oh,
and oh my gosh, I can't take it easy on you. I can't.
Don't.
So can I do a bonus action to make a perception check or something?
We're getting there. I promise. I was gonna do
okay.
that. So wait, is that a thing where you can just say that? Well, this is a reaction.
I can ask for it, but you can say, yeah, give me a little bit, and we'll do it. That's the only.
What is your HP?
Let me have a perception check at some point, though, please.
What is your HP at?
Doesn't matter. It's at 15. Well, I have 6 hit points though. Why?
Uh-oh. Okay, good.
How much damage are you doing to me?
This thing that you don't know about yet may or may not have just crit on you.
Oh, baby. Oh, we're gonna have work. Chauncy, leave the room for a second. Corey, we're gonna have words. Please don't kill Chauncy. No.
You take a total of 20 damage. Now, both of you.
I have 1 hit point left. I have 1 beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous hit point left.
Since you guys did such a good job of ruining my mechanic, why don't you both roll perception with advantage?
Okay.
Unbelievable.
14.
I got a 19.
Perfect. All right, well, you both see that there's just spiders crawling all over both of you. There's just, I would call it maybe a swarm of spiders crawling just all over you.
I think Chauncey's secretly scared of spiders and just starts to fly, just hover above the gun, goes.
Now, you can see them though, so that's good. I'd say there's probably about 10 spiders on each of you, but you can see them. And I would say you might be able to, I don't know, attack them or something if you want to. It's up to you. But that is up to Thorough. So,
So Thorough sees what kind of damage was it that he took? What type?
Piercing.
Okay. So Thorough's gonna look at Chauncy and like all right, and he's gonna cast a second level healing word
Okay.
on him.
Just remember that 20 damage. I rolled not with advantage or anything, and I just crit. It was just like, oh, that sucks. poor Chauncy.
I'm glad you understand like the weird dichotomy of emotions between like critting as a DM, because part of you wants your players to succeed, but the other part of you is like, I just crit. Like,
it's so fun when you're the DM.
You're a bit robbed of like the full potential of a nat 20. Like a player has nat 20, we're like, yeah.
Imagine being Corey and getting crit by a Kraken. So
Yeah.
Ouch.
That should happen.
That's a lot of HP.
So Taylor, you recover 11 HP as Thorough puts his hand on your shoulder, like, you're gonna be okay. Let's walk this off. We're gonna be all right. Let's just get through this. And then he turns, and as he prepares to head down the tunnel as a cantrip, because healing word is a bonus action.
Okay.
As my action, I'm going to cast the cantrip Blade Ward, which I extend my hand and trace a sigil of warding in the air until the end of my next turn. I have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attack.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk 30 feet.
Perfect. You're now 60 feet into the tunnel. This is more. This part was more like I figured like the last half of it would be fine. You just had to deal with these couple of things. Just so you know. But after you, the little spiders are gonna see what's up. So Thorough, they're gonna attack you. What the heck? They do not hit you somehow.
I do only have 12 AC now, just so you know, because I don't have the warding
trust
on
me,
anymore.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What's your AC, Taylor?
Who's Taylor?
Chauncey, what's your
15.
Okay, you're good. You're good too. And trust me, if I roll and hit you, it's gonna hit you. I'm not gonna fudge the dice.
Oh no,
so.
I trust that you're not.
You already tried to kill Chauncy. We know you're not going to fudge the roll.
I'm not trying, man. It just was like, you were just like, oh, I'm down. I was like, what?
What?
Already? This is not looking good.
Wait. As a whatever class you are, cleric, what do you roll for HP? D8s?
Yeah.
All right, so we are at Chauncey's turn.
Chauncey is gonna be no, get him off me, and I think he impulsively, his hands just start glowing with this like black necrotic energy, and he starts to just grab the spiders and crush them in his hands. Well, hopefully, I'm gonna cast a first level inflict wounds on the spiders.
Okay, so are you attacking my AC, or do I have to say it?
It's a melee. It's a melee spell attack, so I have to hit your AC. Okay, I will not have to use Cody's or Thorough's Bardic because I rolled an 18 plus 7, 25.
Yup, that'll do it.
I would say that knowing Thorough, you might want to use the inspiration anyways. Knowing what me and my mote of potential can do.
Yeah, because you would know what mote of potential is.
All right, so then I got a 31 to hit because I rolled the Bardic inspiration.
Aren't you level 5? That's insane.
My wisdom is a +4, and I get proficiency on top of it, so it's a +7 to hit. I rolled an 18 plus 7, 25 plus 6 with the Bardic Inspiration, 31.
Dang.
So DM, when he uses it on an attack roll, the target and each creature of my choice that I can see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a con saving throw or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die.
6.
So all of the spiders on Chauncy, because I doubt that he's 5 foot tall, will take, if they have to make a con saving throw, Constitution save, or they'll take 6 thunder damage, all of them.
Well, that you can't see it. I rolled a 2 for their Constitution save.
Okay, well the DC was 16, so
they got a +1, so.
And
so
also,
they all take. What'd you roll, Taylor? A 6?
A 6, yeah.
What's your?
So
What was your? They all take 6 damage with the Bardic Inspiration, but what's your damage that you rolled for inflict wounds?
Well, I wanted to flex a little bit because clerics probably have the most OP first level spell ever.
Oh my god, inflict wounds is disgusting.
It's 3d10.
Oh my gosh!
Inflict wounds is
Guys,
disgusting.
this is the most bullcrap thing in the whole world. I quit the
3
podcast.
ones.
What did you
No,
do?
Spider
Show us.
stick.
Move your camera. Show us. Let's see it. See it.
Can you see?
A 3, a 9.
A 9.
Nope. That's
Oh,
not on the
that's
top.
a 1. Okay, a 3, a 1, and a 1. You did 5. Is it plus anything?
No, I did
No.
5 necrotic damage.
Plus 6.
So
you did 11.
Bardic Inspiration did more damage than my actual 3d10 spell.
That's
This is
phenomenal.
stupid.
That's phenomenal. That's okay.
Dumbest thing ever.
I'll tell you actually that why 11 is perfect for this. And I'm not supposed to do this as a DM. I don't care. Once you have their hit points, they do half damage.
That's right, they do.
Because they're a swarm. You took out half the swarm. Well, guess how much hit points they have?
22.
22. They have 22 hit points exactly. You can go look up Swarm of Spiders 5e. It's 22 hit points. So, yeah, that's perfect, man. So, awesome. All right.
Well, I'm pretty sure I could have killed them with 3d10, but
Yeah,
no, I rolled
no,
a 1 and a 3.
100%. You definitely could have.
Yeah.
If you had rolled
I
average,
think
they'd be down
Chauncey's
to 1
just too
hit point, so.
panicked. He loses partly his connection with Merkel, and he's just like, no, get him off me, get him off me. And he manages to take out half of them, but half of them is because every time he touches his chest to get one, a little boom of energy goes out from the Bardic Inspiration. Like,
Well, that's up to our boy Thorough. It's up to Thorough now.
Yeah.
It's his turn.
Yeah. So I feel him use the Bardic Inspiration. So I turn around and I see his attempt at inflict wounds. And I say, it's like when we're talking to our kids on the soccer field after they completely miss a kick. I'm like, you're doing great, Chauncy. You're doing great. And I give him another Bardic Inspiration.
This is too funny. Your guys' dichotomy is hilarious because Chauncey just thinks he's a god, like on his way to becoming a god. And Thorow's just like,
Chauncey,
oh, poor baby.
Chauncey's straight up like, I know I'm doing great. What are you talking about? You don't have to tell me. Like,
That's awesome. Okay, so oh, sorry.
And then that's my bonus action. All right, so I will cast Blade Ward on myself as my action. My Bardic Inspiration was a bonus action, and now I'll just walk forward 30 more feet.
All right, so Taylor, he walks 30 feet or 10 feet past the first bend. So he still has those glowing orbs up, I think. Even if not, that light, the light that he's got on his studded armor gives him 20 feet of radiance, I think is what it was. So you can still see the glow around there. So you still have a line of sight. So you're not
Well,
gonna...
my other dancing lights are still a trail for him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If those were concentration and they're gone or whatever.
Oh, gotcha.
It doesn't matter. You can still see. So all right. So after the end of your turn, guess what? It's Spidey's times.
did I go again, or was the inflict?
You did
wounds
the inflict wounds, and then we went to
Okay, gotcha.
Cody's turn, and it was walking.
I think
so.
the spiders are between us.
Yeah. They are.
Oh, gotcha.
You guys rolled a 17 and a 14 for initiative. They rolled a 15. So
Perfect.
against Cody, they hit. We're back in. Taylor had to pee again, so thanks, Tay Tay. We got
Thanks for that.
I got to roll some damage against what's his name, Thorough. So we got. Oh, that's good for you.
Hi, Taylor.
4, 7.
Not a lot because he's a resistant boy.
Yeah, you took 7 damage halved to 3. So,
Alright.
so Chauncey took a ton of damage when he got hit.
Because
Cody
he got
just
crit
took
on.
3. So anyway, they're now they're gonna attack Chauncey boy, and they rolled a natural 1, so they will not be attacking you.
That's
So
right.
go ahead and do your thing, Chauncey boy.
All right, I'm gonna so I did establish that Chauncey like jumped up into the air and started like so he's flying, so he's gonna like move with Thorough. Hopefully, I think I've been able to. I'm gonna go up to where Thorough is. I'm gonna match his distance.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'm gonna just yeah, I'm definitely gonna as I'm like I'm like trying to get all the spiders off of me, and I think I just summon a spectral hand that is gonna try to start helping me brush them off of me, and that's me casting Chill Touch. And I am gonna I'm gonna establish right now that I'm gonna just use the Bardic as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 22 to hit.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, that's with the Bardic, so I used the Bardic.
Okay.
And then,
How much was the Bardic inspiration for?
3.
Okay, so you'll take 3
Is that
damage.
the same, is
to
that the same
spiders.
effect, Thorough? Okay,
That's
cool.
the effect on every attack roll you get.
Okay, sweet. Boom, 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 boom. And then for Chill Touch, it's going to be 2d8 because your cantrips get upgraded at level 5. Bless you, DM. Oh! Oh, man down! Man down!
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, I'm covered everyone.
It doesn't count unless it's a 20.
All right.
Oh wait, this is damage. Never mind.
Yeah. 8!
Total?
Plus the 3 from the Bardic.
11. Dude, you did 11 last time, and that was half
Exactly
the hit
how
points.
much- Oh,
so
I
you're
know!
gone.
I remember!
You ain't got no Spidey boys on you no mo.
Oh no, I don't think it's much as Chauncy as the chill, like the necrotic hand starts to like brush it, and they all turn to little spider skeletons as like they
Yeah.
get brushed
They
off.
just say, oh no, oh no, and pop it up.
And like the last one from the last one from the thunder damage just goes like when you burn a tick.
Right? Yeah. Die. No, I got you. Okay. Well, that was fun. So you're back up to Thorough. So Thorough, I guess that's your turn.
So Thorough, as Chauncy rolls up to him, and seeing him like get all the spiders off of him, he's gonna pat him on his back. See, look at you go, and give him another inspiration.
Amazing.
And then I'm gonna dash action 60 feet forward.
Okay.
Still,
I'm gonna say since you
still
have
recovering from his fear of spiders, seeing Thorough run, he goes, wait, like he doesn't want to be alone right now.
how much
quiet-
how
it's
much
quiet enough
radiance
to-
how much radiance was on that light spell?
20 feet
Oh, yeah, I'm out of
bright,
it.
20 feet dim.
I guess it's going with me, so it's on
Yeah.
my armor.
So a total of 40 feet. That is plenty of time to see any walls coming in. Chauncey, you see him dip around a corner. But if he's moving 60 feet and you guys went a total of 10 feet past, that is, you might see a faint glow. I'm trying to think, because if it's 40, you're
That
40
checks
feet
out.
from the next corner, and he is.
And it's dark, and I just had spiders on me. I think Chauncey's starting.
Well,
to
he's
have a
only
panic
he's
attack.
only 20 feet past the next one, so you can actually still see the light around. So you're in darkness, but you
I'm
can
in
see
darkness,
light.
though.
So you can see light. So
It's
you can
still
see a
bad.
clear
And there's
path.
also light behind him. Like
Okay,
he's at
so
the edge of the dim orbs.
it is time for the spiders to attack Thorough now. So
Yep, I don't have Blade Ward this time, so it'll be full damage.
I'm gonna
this
look
time.
for the dice I dropped.
they're gonna
You
hit.
doing your thing.
They got a 14.
Yep.
To hit. So.
Thorough's the weakness AC.
Oh
Yeah,
my
right.
gosh, Cody, Thorough, what god do you have watching over you? Their attack does 44 damage, and I rolled 1 1 1 2, so you take 5 damage.
It's like someone who rolls like 1 1 and 3 on a 3d10 attack. That's crazy.
So to answer your question, Thorough he's pantheistic. He believes he's a College of Creation bard, so he knows that creation was a group effort by all of the deities. So he's into all of them.
Okay, cool, very good. All right, well,
Behind that.
Chauncey, it's your turn, buddy.
All
You
right,
see a
I'm
faint
gonna
glow 40 feet ahead of
panic.
you.
I'm gonna I'll do I'm gonna do 50 feet of my flying speed to get into. I think I can see Thorough now.
Yeah, you're 10 feet behind him.
He's 20 feet glowing beautifully, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my chill touch to try to pat some of the spiders off of him.
Okay, yeah. By the way, you guys are at 170 feet right now.
Perfect.
Oh, wait.
170.
No, 120. I'm sorry.
120. Yeah.
Perfect. So 21, and I use the bardic inspiration, so 24 to hit his
Okay.
all of his
Nice.
little spideys.
Okay.
That's a 3 on the inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so then that means I get to do 2d8 damage along with the the damage that he did. Why did I think Chauncey's rubbing off on me. I think I'm going crazy. 7 necrotic damage.
7
Here, I thought
necrotic,
he built
and
Chauncy
then
after
plus
himself.
3 for the bardic, so you did 10. So
Yeah.
it's not quite half, so you still are going to get the full hit.
Yeah,
When,
but they can't restore hit points until the end of my next.
Yeah,
turn.
they had the ability to do that, so congratulations. All right, Thorough, it's up to you, buddy. You
Oh,
are.
it also says that the hand stays on them, so I'd like to think that the hand is just sitting there like brushing.
It's like
a bunch of spiders off of
brushing
Thorough. Yeah,
spiders off.
absolutely.
You are 30
Um,
feet from the next from the end, but 20 feet in front of you, you can see a curve to the right.
Okay. So firstly, I'm going to drop my dancing lights that are way behind us now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna end that, and then I'm going to recast it as my action out around the bend, so that I can see farther down the bend when I turn the corner than just his light spell allows. So it'll go the 60 feet. And I will just take my 30 feet forward.
So you get to the
20
150.
feet.
Congratulations, you're at the end. And as you
All right.
as you pass that last corner, the spiders all just kind of crawl off of you and run away. We're free, and crawl up onto the walls and disappear.
They knew what was going to happen if
Wait,
they didn't.
I grab my pamphlets for world domination and give them to the spiders. Wait, if you need a leader, join my cause. Together, we can free the kingdom.
But I did leave. I did leave an orb close enough to Chauncy so that he has a dimly lit path around the corner.
Okay. So Chauncey, it is your turn. Are you just gonna walk? Are you just gonna walk to?
I roll a persuasion check on this spider. No, I'm kidding. I'll go and I'll meet with the row.
Okay. So all right. You guys are at the end. Go ahead and give me perception checks with advantage.
Absolutely, I will.
Okay. I got a 15 this time.
Okay.
My last couple were not great.
22.
Oh, perfect. You guys see a little nook with 2 more healing potions in it. Just regular healing potions. So
I think I think you might be honest in the throw. I think we should just down him now. What's your HP?
I'm like, I don't like to give numbers. Thor's taken a couple hits, but he's not like looking rough or anything.
Cool. Chauncey's dragging a little bit.
Chauncey's dragging a bit. Chauncey.
But I Thorough. I think that we should both take one at least. I think that if we can both take one, I'll be fine.
Okay. So
if you
I say let's just both pop one right now and just get it over with.
So I rolled 2 1s.
Ah, man!
So you got 6 HP or 4 HP though, right?
Yep.
That's horrible.
I got 7.
Perfect.
That's better than what he got. I don't know if you guys know how math works.
And that fuels Chauncey's ego a little more. How's Chauncey looking?
Chauncy is he's definitely like kind of dragging a little bit, but he's carried himself relatively okay.
Healing word.
Bless you.
That is 8.
That perks Chauncey right up. Oh,
perfect.
What's the word?
The word is forward.
Perfect. Should have just been like.
You
should have just been like.
Chauncey slaps
Chauncey.
Thorough. No.